The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to realize the impact of our methods. Today, we're learning to live with the land, discovering better ways to grow food that will assure both human and environmental well-being.
By developing and planting crops that thrive on saltwater.
Now and into the future. The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. These are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions. Some, like the water lily, thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways. All parts of this plant, even the flower petals, are edible. The starchy root of the plant has long been used to make flour for baking.
Water lily.
One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the bananas growing on both sides of the boat. More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world. The system we're using here recycles the water in the tanks. As a result, we're able to save millions of gallons each year. Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World. Innovations like this one can play an important role in our efforts to produce powerful harvests and still protect resources. While there are more than 50,000 edible, 2/3 of our global food consumption, to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world.
La palcha, palcha. Los girasoles para mi girasol. Míralo ahí. Ajá.
These plants are definitely on their way up. Innovative growing techniques like these increase yields while more efficiently using resources like water, fertilizer, and pesticides. Another innovation at work here is our integrated pest management
Caña.
program. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects that prey on harmful
berenjena.
pests like aphids and flies, we are significantly
tiene
reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides.
Mira.
We're growing these
Mira,
crops using our nutrient. This technique precisely controls and recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce 1,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area.
Oh, wow, míralo ahí. Qué mano que se puede hacer.
Some of our best ideas have been inspired by nature,
Tomate, mira,
like
mira,
these
mira,
fruit and vegetable. By growing these ground plants vertically, we can increase yields and better control diseases. These crops taste as good as they look. In fact, we serve more than 15 tons of produce from our greenhouses in restaurants here at the land every year.
¿Viste? Mira los cucumbers. Wow.
Y mira lo que necesita de tierra.
Bueno, voy a cambiar para acá.
The future of agriculture may include innovative ideas like this vertical growing system. Grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods. That saves water and increases production. The aquaponics system on your left combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish provide a natural source of fertilizer for the plants, and the plants help keep the water clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more using less. In our lab, Epcot scientists are working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects. The goal of these efforts is to produce higher yielding and better quality plants. Remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop.